International School is now opening as the most premium co-ed day and boarding school of India in Bengaluru. For admissions to grades.
Ever since we launched in 2017, we've been India's #1 news channel, and then we became India's #1 news network. Today we operate the #1 channels in English, in Hindi and in Bangla, and we're going to expand across India and hopefully very soon to the entire world. Now this journey cannot be complete without us entering the digital news medium in a stronger, effective and well-planned way. And I'm delighted to share with you, with all of you, our support base, our viewers, our followers and people who are really part of Republic, that yes, Republic, India's #1 on television, is now coming on digital. This July, Republic will be on digital.
Republic has been #1 for the last 6 years, and in these 6 years you've loved us, you've supported us, you've stood by us, and we at Republic have broken the biggest news stories. We've set the nation's news agenda, and now we are ready for the big disruption on digital. Yes, so that you don't miss a moment of what's going on in the country and around the world. Republic on digital this July.
For the last 6 years, Republic TV has been the #1 channel on TV. On television, day after day, night after night, you, the viewer, have been coming back to us for our investigative reports, our reportage from different parts of the country and the world, our opinions on TV that make us #1. And through our struggles and through everything that we've done to be the #1 channel on TV, it's now time for digital. Republic on digital this July. Republic TV has been #1 for the last 6 years. We've reported some of the biggest stories that matter. We have changed the face of Indian television journalism, and now we are about to do the same on digital. Republic on digital this July.
Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Amity University. Powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group and Voltas AC.
Good evening and welcome. Yesterday I had the opportunity and the privilege of witnessing the grand event of the opening of the new parliament from the magnificent new building itself. And from there I heard the Prime Minister lay out his vision and talk of a new start. And the Prime Minister was solidly determined in his emphasis and his re-emphasis on the vision of a developed India with nation first as its primary theme. And as I soaked in that atmosphere, in that peacock themed hall, the contrast between that vision of the Prime Minister and the utter and ugly pettiness of the boycott of this event couldn't have been greater. Ladies and gentlemen, politics can inspire if the purpose is national development. But politics of the kind that we all saw recently, where some parties spill bucket loads of negativity over a parliament inauguration makes me challenge them. What is their alternative vision, I ask? And you must ask them too. Ask them louder than I do. What is their alternative vision for India, for Bharat? What is their vision? Is making stupid memes, disgraceful memes, comparing the Parliament of India to the picture of a coffin. Is that their vision? Is that their vision for this country? And will you and I sit silently and endure such memes? Why don't they answer? When they fight tooth and nail over a plan to have a semi-final by 2024 by challenging the Delhi Ordinance, when they fight over things like that, why don't they answer us? Can they run this country? Can they make this country a developed nation for our next generations? Now look at what is happening in Karnataka. 1 week back they got sworn in. The Congress factions are in open war. It's World War III there, politically. And there is chaos over freebies. People are not paying, saying, you said you'll make it all free. And state government saying, sorry, hold on, I know we said that, we'll try and do something later. There is chaos, freebie chaos and political World War III going on all within 1 week of the swearing in. This is the situation in Karnataka. And therefore I ask, can they run this country? Is that their vision? Can they keep up the pace of the last 9 years? What is their vision beyond 1990s style despicable khichdi politics? Do we want to go back 30 years? Personally, you give me hope. The way you all responded to our relentless, tireless campaign over hashtag My Parliament, My Pride gives me hope. Because I believe that beyond small and selfish, and I underline selfish silos of Lutyens Delhi, where greasing pockets and selling the country was the theme in the Congress years and earlier, the country, the nation is today proud of the direction that we are in. And therefore, let us all ask them now, what is their vision? What is their vision for this country? Forget the memes, the negativity, etc. What is their vision? Beyond abusing Narendra Modi, what is their vision for the country? That's debate 1 tonight. Let's keep it simple. Now Kejriwal said, I wanted a semi-final for 2024. They are at war. Debate number 2 this evening. BJP calls it love jihad. And the Aam Aadmi Party is blaming the LG. Fact of the matter is, neither the BJP or the AAP have the guts to question the people, the bystanders, who did absolutely nothing while a 16-year-old girl was stabbed in broad daylight. They'll do politics, but they don't have the courage to question those people. Now that is opportunistic. Debate number 3 tonight. I don't know why the hearings keep going on and it's taking so long. This man should not have been alive by now. Death for Yasin, hang Yasin. Debate number 3. And here are the headlines this Monday evening on the Debate Tonight. United over boycotting a moment of national pride a day after the opposition to the new parliament inauguration. Major fight breaks out. Unity is absolutely a myth. Congress says we will not support the Aam Aadmi Party. The AAP can forget it. We are not supporting them on the Delhi Ordinance test. Kejriwal doesn't know what to do. He's calling other leaders as the fight intensifies. Opposition can't digest the Sengal inside Parliament after the coffin analogy. Top leaders now attack the sacred symbol. A 16-year-old stabbed to death in full public view in the national capital. The accused Sahil is arrested. Sahil is arrested from UP. But no political party is blaming the people. 12 people walked past, refused to intervene. Shockwaves over the murder, lots of politics. but nobody's questioning these people. And big debate over the death penalty demand for Yasin Malik. Usual suspects come out in open defense of Yasin. Ladies and gentlemen, Arvind Kejriwal and Congress came together and they said that we oppose the inauguration of the new Parliament of India. And they were very united, very united in their opposition. They said this opposition unity is unbreakable. We are here forever. This is the way things will happen. Run up to 2024, all versus Modi, Modi versus all, blah, 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 blah. We heard all that. Now, they are at each other's throats once again. And that is the point, ladies and gentlemen, when negativity brings you together. A, you can't do anything positive. B, even that act of coming together cannot sustain. We're now informed the Congress is saying that the Aam Aadmi Party's plans to have a semi-final to 2024 by getting the opposition under it and together to block the ordinance, the Delhi Ordinance, is not going to happen. The Congress has told the Aam Aadmi Party to go take a walk, and therefore the opposition, after all this abuse over the last 1 week of a parliament boycott, is back exactly to square one, fighting non-stop once again. Let's debate.
नॉन बीजेपी सारी पार्टियां इकट्ठी हो जाती हैं तो एक तरह से राज्यसभा के अंदर अगर ये इसको बिल के रूप में लेके आते हैं तो इसको बिल के रूप में हराया जा सकता है राज्यसभा के अंदर, और अगर राज्यसभा के अंदर ये बिल हार गया तो ये एक तरह से 2024 का सेमीफाइनल होगा.
It started with this declaration.
हम लोग डिसीजन लिया है, हम बीजेपी का खिलाफ में हम लड़ेंगे, हम एक कट्टर रहेंगे. हमारा कुछ नहीं चाहिए, किसी से कुछ नहीं चाहिए, खाली जनता को सेव करना चाहिए, सेफ्टी सिक्योरिटी रक्षा करना चाहिए, देश को रक्षा करना चाहिए. आई एम टोटली 100% विथ अरविंद जी मान.
दिल्ली में इनको लोगों ने किस तरह से बहुमत दिया है और किस तरह से सब लोग साथ हैं, और हम लोग इस बात को मानते हैं कि काम कर रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं. और उसके बाद सुप्रीम कोर्ट का भी फैसला हो जाए तो राज्य सरकार को जो अधिकार है काम करने का, उस काम को रोक दिया जाएगा. ये सब तो बहुत ही आश्चर्य का विषय है. तो ये हम लोग तो बिल्कुल इनके साथ हैं.
But the Congress is yet to commit to support the Aam Aadmi Party.
मेरा चाहना या नहीं चाहना, मैं कांग्रेस पार्टी का अध्यक्ष हूँ. जो मेरी व्यक्तिगत राय थी वो मैंने अंदर कमरे में मेरी कांग्रेस पार्टी के अध्यक्ष को दे दी है और राहुल गांधी जी को दी है. अंतिम निर्णय हमने सबने ये कहा कि फैसला आपके ऊपर है, हम अपनी राय देंगे.
Parallelly, Nitish Kumar is hoping to unite the opposition with a meeting in June.
12 तारीख को डेट निर्धारित की गई है और नीतीश कुमार जी इसका नेतृत्व करेंगे. बिहार के अंदर विपक्षीय दल की एक मजबूत बैठक होगी जिससे पूरे देश में एक संदेश जाएगा और बिहार से ही देश का परिवर्तन की शुरुआत होगी. और आदरणीय नीतीश कुमार जी विपक्षी एकता का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं. मजबूती से आपको दिखाई देगा कि कितनी मजबूती से पूरे देश के अंदर जितनी एक विचारधारा वाली पार्टी है वह एक साथ खड़ी होगी.
The question on who will lead the opposition front still looms.
सगळ्यांना एकत्र यायचं करके हर बार तो त्याचं माझा सांगणे नीतीश कुमारचं सांगणे अनेकांचं, पण मला स्वतःला उभं राहायचं नाही. आम्हाला या देशात स्थिर आणि विकासाला प्रोत्साहित करणारं नेतृत्व हवे.
The attempt to unite to boycott the new parliament building failed fabulously.
ये जो दो ऑफिसेस हैं, ऑफिस ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट और पार्लियामेंट, ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल है, ये हमारा डेमोक्रेसी का सिंबल है. ये जो बिल्डिंग का इनॉग्रेशन है, नया बिल्डिंग का इनॉग्रेशन है, उसको इसके साथ जोड़ना मुझे लगता है कि ठीक नहीं. और उसमें पॉलिटिक्स को लाना, ऑपोजिशन यूनिटी के नाम पे लाना ही इस मुद्दे को लेकर मुझे लगता है कि वो ठीक नहीं है.
सही मानों में तो पार्लियामेंट की इलेक्शन लड़ी जाती है, लेकिन ये टाइमिंग ठीक नहीं है. पहले नई पार्लियामेंट का दरवाजा खोलो, फिर अंदर जाके जो बोलना है एक दूसरे के बारे में बोलो. हर टाइम जो है वो राजनीति नहीं हो सकती.
Now, as the BJP eyes 2024 and puts forth a 9-year report card,
from the time Prime Minister spoke about it on the Red Fort, that issue of women's security, safety and dignity is protected. Toilets were being constructed and 11.72 crores of toilets have been already built. India's stature abroad has grown manifold. We are today sitting at the high table determining many things which are globally being discussed and decided upon.
Who has the edge in the 2024 semi-finals? Let's debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sudhanshu Trivedi of the BJP, Mr. Rajagopalan, smiling, very happy today. Why do you get happy if the opposition is cracking up? Let them crack.
खत्म हो गया opposition. There is no opposition, Rahul. इसमें उसके एकदम अर्नब कुछ नहीं है.
But let's start. Mr. Kingra of the Congress Party, Riju Datta of the Trinamool, Priyanka Kakkar of the Aam Aadmi Party, Karthik Reddy of the BRS, right? And we have Satya Prakash Mishra, who's the national convener of the Nitish Vichar Manch Mission 2024. Nitish Vichar Manch Vision 2024 NVM, live from Delhi. Right. Now, Priyanka, last time that the Aam Aadmi Party came on my program, they expressed the absolute confidence that there will be unified opposition to the ordinance in Parliament, and that more or less the picture that was given was that the number has been achieved. It's a matter of time, but this will be the semi-final for 2024. Now, doesn't appear to be the case so far. So my own take on this is that maybe it was bad to make the announcement before achieving any headway. If the Congress is not going to support you, then you have the support of the, you claim to have the support of the RJD, TMC, JDU, Shiv Sena, NCP and BRS. My own take on this is that BRS, I don't know, we'll hear from Karthik. RJD won't go against the Congress. Even Uddhav won't go against the Congress. NCP also I'm not sure because, So then you have TMC and JDU with you. That means you will have less than 40 MPs in the Rajya Sabha. This is less than half the number, less than 40% of the number, less than half the number the BJP has. So what happened?
Arnab, good evening. Again, I want to factually correct one thing first because you spoke about Khichdi Sarkar. So let me tell you, BJP also is a Khichdi Sarkar when it takes when the NDA comprises of Shiv Sena, the Shinde Gang, the National People's Party, the National Democratic Progressive Party, the Sikkim Krantikari Morcha, the Jan Nayak Party, AIADMK, IMKMK, AJSU, RPI, Mizo National Front, etc., etc. It is also a fact 23 of its partners left them. Now, Arnab, whether I believe that you are quoting the Congress State Unit of Delhi and Congress State Unit of Punjab, in which case both are non-existent. It is not a hidden fact. Everybody knows it that Congress is non-existent in Delhi and Punjab. I believe some statements have come out from that faction. Let's not be in a rush to jump to conclusions, Arnab, because this is for Congress to decide whether it wants to fight the BJP or Mamata Banerjee, whether it wants to fight the BJP or Arvind Kejriwal, whether it wants to fight the BJP or KCR. So let Congress take its time. There is no denying the fact that this is an illegal constitution. I know that you are very familiar with the word of law and you very well know that these services were under the Delhi government till 23rd May 2015. I am sure that the debate has to be on the unconstitutionality committed by the BJP, which is repeated. They're repeatedly overturning governments. Operation Lotus is very famous about them. They are using, and Modi ji is not a Kela. Modi ji has ED, CBI and media. So they are huge, big allies.
No, but
so they are constantly trying to scare us through ED and CBI. That fails.
2 points on that. Yeah, 2 points on that. First of all, I would very much, don't we all want Congress to respond to what has been said officially by the Aam Aadmi Party? Sudhanshu Trivedi, आपने देखा होगा कि अभी अपने ओपनिंग स्टेटमेंट में प्रियंका कक्कर जो प्रवक्ता है आम आदमी पार्टी की, इन्होंने कहा कि कांग्रेस तो दिल्ली में है ही नहीं, कांग्रेस तो पंजाब में है ही नहीं, तो किस कांग्रेस की बात कर रहे हैं? तो अगर ऐसी शुरुआत होगी, किंगरा जी तो आप चुप क्यों हैं? आप देखिए ये सब चीज़ें ना, यू कैन बेरी इट अंडर द कार्पेट. You are from the Congress, you are from Punjab. Would you like to respond to Ms. Kakkar?
अर्नब, मैं इस बात के ऊपर कुछ नहीं बोलूँगा. उसका रीज़न है जो प्रियंका जी ने कहा है, वो इन्होंने बात की है लोकल पॉलिटिक्स की, पंजाब की, जहाँ पर हम अपोजिशन हैं आम आदमी पार्टी की, और दिल्ली में इन्होंने बात की है. और दूसरी बात जो मेन है, इस जो बिल है, जो ऑर्डिनेंस है, इसमें सबसे बड़ी बात है कि ये बिल अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल है ही है, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है. और ये बिल जो है, ये एक हमारे फेडरलिज्म के ऊपर, देखिए मैं खुद सिविल सर्विस को, मैं खुद एक ऑल इंडिया सर्विस का ऑफिसर रहा हूँ. ऑल इंडिया सर्विस के अफसर अगर स्टेट के चीफ मिनिस्टर के अंडर नहीं रहेंगे तो फिर स्टेट का चीफ मिनिस्टर
is your party that's very good.
No, we are discussing two issues.
On the floor of parliament, on the floor of parliament, will your party support?
Let me say.
No, allow me to make the question more specific. You see, in the floor of parliament, will your party support the Aam Aadmi Party? That's the point. I mean, Rajagopal is a political journalist of more experience. It will come down to that, Raja, won't it? I mean,
yeah, I'll come to that.
It only comes down to the point of will you support, will you oppose, etc.
Congress will walk out. Congress will walk out. Congress will not support this ordinance. Congress will not support. They will walk out because they are inimical to Arvind Kejriwal. Congress vote bank is being taken by Arvind Kejriwal. Congress vote bank is supported by Arvind Kejriwal.
Okay, everyone on, please. Okay, let Mr. Kingra complete.
Arnab, I don't know.
Let Mr. Kingra complete.
Like him should intervene.
No, please complete.
He should not. Let me complete.
No, you must complete.
So, the High Command of the Congress asked the state unit to give its comments. Okay. The comments have been given by the President in writing, as well as he has sent his view in personal. Also, he has discussed with the party President and Shri Rahul Gandhi ji. Achha. Now, every decision, do you think the Punjab government sitting in Aam Aadmi Party, they take the decision? The decision are taken by Arvind Kejriwal ji. So similarly, in Congress also has its high command. Do you think people sitting in the BJP can take a decision? No, decision is taken by the central command of the BJP. Okay. Similarly, such decisions, strategic decisions, are taken by the high command of the Congress. And I'm sure that they are fully competent.
So Sudhanshu Trivedi now in the debate.
Take a call on this.
Sudhanshu Trivedi, the sense I am getting is they will still try to get opposition unity on the issue of ordinance. If the numbers come up, we'll see. I mean, what is your belief? Has the semi-final for 2024 taken off? This is going to be the semi-final, right? For 2024, will it take off?
Actually, what Congress spokesperson is saying, that the decision is taken by High Command. Yes, of course. Here also our top leadership takes the decision, but there is a distinct difference between you and Aam Aadmi Party. Now you have categorically said that the Punjab Chief Minister works under the authority of the Delhi Chief Minister, who is neither a fully state and a much smaller state. And in your case, yes, of course, Rahul Gandhi ji commands authority, but he practically has no command over the authority and the authority over the party or over the public. That is an altogether different thing. But one thing is very clear now. इन दोनों का जो रिलेशनशिप है वो बड़ा मजेदार है, आम आदमी पार्टी और कांग्रेस का. Initially, Aam Aadmi Party rose to the stature by leveling so many allegations of corruption on Congress Party. And it was believed that Congress Party was comfortable with the rise of Aam Aadmi Party because they were thinking at the time in 2010, 11 and 12 that BJP may not become a natural beneficiary of all those corruption charges which were emerging against the various leaders of the Congress Party. But what happened when Congress lost the power in Delhi? It was a Congress Party who has paved the way for Aam Aadmi Party to form the first government. तो इन्होंने ही सत्ता की दहलीज लगाई थी इनकी पालकी ढोके. एंड देन व्हाट हैपेंड टू कांग्रेस इन दिल्ली एवरीबॉडी हैज सीन, एंड द सेम मैनर व्हाट हैपेंड इन पंजाब दे हैव सीन.
नो
अब ये समझ लीजिए कि आम आदमी पार्टी तो वो है जिसने कांग्रेस का हिस्सा लिया है.
सुधांशु जी, 1 minute. Sudhanshu ji, 1 minute.
This is just
no, Sudhanshu ji, 1 minute. Just try to understand the situation here. Kartik, Riju, and Satya Prakash Mishra. You have promised a semi-final to the people of India. It's like saying we are going to have a semi-final match. Please come to the stadium. People have come to the stadium. You have said this is a semi-final for 2024. वो तो मैंने नहीं कहा. सत्य प्रकाश मिश्रा जी, ये तो आप लोगों ने कहा ये बहुत बड़ा सेमीफाइनल होने वाला है. तो ये सेमीफाइनल, इफ दिस इज द सेमीफाइनल, तो कहीं ना कहीं आपको तो कॉम्प्रोमाइज करना होगा. तृणमूल कांग्रेस विल हैव टू टेल कांग्रेस कि हम बंगाल में कॉम्प्रोमाइज करेंगे, आपको इतने सीट देंगे, जो जॉइंट ऑपोजिशन बनेगी. आम आदमी पार्टी को कहना पड़ेगा कि दिल्ली और पंजाब के जो 20 लोकसभा सीट है उसमें भी हम एडजस्टमेंट करेंगे. So please tell me, you can't go back on the semi-final. You said it's a semi-final. Mamta said we want nothing. It's a semi-final. So now you will have to deliver on the semi-final. Please tell me. Please tell me. There is no point like Arvind Kejriwal is attacking the Congress after the Karnataka victory, saying Congress has won Karnataka on our manifesto. This attitude will not let you run the country. आप देश संभालने वाले हैं. आप देश कैसे संभालेंगे मुझे बताइए. Please tell me a little bit about this semi-final. What is your strategy really, Riju? What's the strategy?
Okay, I am going to be very blunt. You know, BJP has this policy that even if they do not get the people's mandate, even if people reject them, they will try to get a backdoor entry and form the government by disrespecting the people, disrespecting the federal structure, disrespecting the constitution and disrespecting the democracy of the country. So what happened with Aam Aadmi Party? They won fair and square. All the cadres of the Indian services, Indian national services, they should belong to the elected government, not to a LG that has been posted by the BJP. BJP says we want to shed all the colonial baggage. Then why they have kept the post of governors? Only they know, because that is a colonial post. So coming to the moot point, this ordinance that has been passed after a 5-0 verdict of the Supreme Court, that's the main thing. The highest court of the land gave a 5-0 verdict in favor of Aam Aadmi Party. After that, what they did is not only wrong and unconstitutional, it is also criminal. So we stand in complete solidarity with the Aam Aadmi Party.
That is a given. You stand in solidarity is fine. You stand in solidarity is fine. Now let me. There is no doubt that you stand in solidarity. Priyanka, 1 minute. There is no doubt that you are completely united. You are together. I appreciate that. That's very good. But suppose I were to challenge you with another proposition, and Kartik and Satya Prakash Mishra can come in. Even beyond the Delhi Ordinance, the opposition has failed to provide a blueprint of what your unity for the 2024 fight looks like. You see, you are divided on the new parliament. And by the way, Riju, you should take the opportunity of supporting Asaduddin Owaisi and criticizing the RJD, which drew a comparison of the new Parliament of India to a coffin. The level of public discourse went down to such pathetic levels कि Satya Prakash Mishra, even you should say that going down to this level of comparing the new Parliament of India to a coffin, itni negativity kyun? On the Adani issue, Sharad Pawar and Congress were not together. On the ED raids, one minute, since you're talking of unity, on the ED raids, Ajit Pawar distanced himself when there were raids on Sanjay Raut. Congress did not support Aam Aadmi Party when Sisodia was arrested. You were not united on the issue of remote electronic voting machines when JDU and TDP welcomed the move. DMK opposed the move. You were not together on 370. I am saying to you, since you are now moving towards 2024, please tell me. You will need the support of neutral parties also. Do you have the support of the BJD? Do you have the support of the YSRCP? I saw Jagan yesterday. Karthik, Jagan was in Parliament yesterday. Karthik, you saw that. He's right there in the front row. So I'm just trying to give our viewers this Monday a more open picture of the reality of opposition unity. Please, any of you, please. Karthik, maybe Satyaprakash Mishra. Please tell me.
Arnab,
Yeah, Satyaprakash Mishra is going on from the Nitish Vishar Manch. Yes, please.
Yeah, Arnab, when Nitish Kumar formed Mahagathbandhan government in the Bihar with the support of the 7 political party, it started a wave for the opposition unity on the basis of saving the democratic principles of the country and constitutional authority of the country. The very government which is disturbing every state with its power, when a judgment passed by the constitutional bench of the Supreme Court set aside by this government by an ordinance which is very unconstitutional, then there is a responsibility with every political party to come forward to save the democratic and constitutional framework of this country. This is not the tussle of power, something like that. This is the tussle between the non-constitutional government which is misutilizing its all constitutional authority in a very non-constitutional manner. Then the responsibility is on the shoulder of the Nitish Kumar, Rahul Gandhi, Uddhav Thackeray, Sharad Pawar, and every Mamata Banerjee ji and Kejriwal ji.
So when you meet in June, Mr. Mishra,
I'm coming to a final point. The country is facing high amount of price rise, inflation, and high amount of unemployment. Then there is a duty with every political party. Come together, face this government, face the challenge, and form the new government to create a new alternative with a hope to the last section of the society. 80 crore people are living on the 5 kilo ration only, Arnab Goswami ji. What is the pathetic economic condition of this country since long years? That 2 crore jobs were not provided every year. 9 years gone, 18 crore jobs were not provided. Who will challenge this kind of situation? The opposition unity will create an alternative for the democratic setup of the country with the hope for the people, by the people.
See, don't raise expectations. You are not sustainable. See, and by the way, best of luck for you are not sustainable. You are not sustainable. I'm saying you are not a sustainable entity. You will meet on 12th June. What will you do? Who is your leader?
Why media is very much interested knowing in who is the leader now?
I'm not interested. That's all politics is about leadership. Don't fool the people. I'm saying don't blame the media. No, 1 minute. Don't go after media first of all. I know how intolerant Nitish is of the media, and he knows my approach. I know how he reacted when we reported on the multiple deaths which had happened and the poor medical conditions in Bihar. I know these political parties, right, left, and center. And so let me be clear with you. Don't blame the media. I am asking you.
I'm not blaming.
No, 1 minute. Satyaprakash, you be real. Opposition is divided. I am not saying it. Am I saying it? You're crumbling like a house of cards. Every time issue comes knocking at your door. Congress says it won't join TMC. CPM is upset with the Congress for not inviting it. Kerala CM is upset over Vijayan not featuring in the list of special invitees to the swearing-in ceremony of the Karnataka Chief Minister. Are these realities? Am I making it up? Congress is unsure of the alliance with KCR and Kejriwal. Ask Karthik today. I am asking you, why don't you understand? I know you want to come to power, but my concern is my country. What will you do to the country? And when Priyanka says, this is also a Khichdi Sarkar, Priyanka, please understand, when I refer to Khichdi Sarkar, I am speaking of the horrible situation of the late 1990s. When no single party, you understand, I am not talking of, governments where one party is very predominant. I'm talking of the late 90s situation. It's horrible, believe me. Karthik, tell me. I want to know today, is there a united opposition? And if there is, then please tell me the morphology, anatomy and nature of this opposition. Please tell me. I'm a citizen of India. I have a right to know by kaun si opposition hai. Bataiye mujhe. Karthik, tell me what is this opposition?
Arnab, can I say on this?
No, 1 minute. Karthik first, yeah.
Government to its state or to the country. Please. The motive of every political party should be to deliver a stable and progressive government to its state or the country. And similarly, Arnab, if you remember, last time I was in a debate, we had a similar discussion about the opposition disintegrity or integration. Arnab, whenever the opposition gets together, the BJP and its allies hound at the top of the hill saying, "Dekhiye, pura opposition on the plank of corruption, they get together." If ever the oppositions ever do not get together, then there you go, there is always an argument. There you go, see, the oppositions can never get together. Arnab, I want to tell you a very
No, but I'll tell you one thing.
story.
If running
Let me
down the
finish,
Hindu
Arnab.
faith, 1 minute.
You know,
I want to make
I'm
one
sure,
thing
let
clear,
me
Karthik.
finish, Arnab,
I want to make one small thing clear. Where I feel that it's
Arnab.
really going wrong. If attacking Hinduism is the glue that is binding the opposition, you know, the RJD, Mr. Satyaprakash Mishra says, I'm bringing all these parties together. RJD has compared the Sengol to Amrish Puri's artifact. They've taken a clip from a film where he's playing Mocambo, and comparing the Sengol to that. Mamta Banerjee, why Riju, Sudhanshu Trivedi, Mamta Banerjee has questioned the presence of Mamta Banerjee has questioned. I want to know how you will run my country. All I'm getting to see is you are questioning the presence of Shaivite saints. She's put out a picture then and now there is a picture. आपने देखा है कि नहीं मुझे नहीं पता कि Narendra Modi is surrounded by the seers from the Shaivite mutts. Why would she do that? What is her problem with Hinduism? Have you seen that, Sudhanshu Trivedi? आपने देखा? I'm saying, what is your agenda? What is your agenda? Explain that picture to me now and then. And please tell me, in the now picture, there is a picture of the Prime Minister surrounded by Shaivite saints. Rajagopalan, you've seen that?
Yes.
So what is that meme about? What is she trying to say, Rajagopalan?
Can I answer this question, Arnab?
What is she trying to say?
She is against Hinduism. She is provoking one particular community against Hinduism.
Okay. Now, Sudhanshu Trivedi, please tell me how do you view it, and then I'll get Riju to respond. I'm very clear. And by the way, Swami Prasad Maurya says that fundamentalist South Indian Brahmins have been invited.
They are not Brahmins, Arnab.
They are not Brahmins first. No, but what was said by Swami Prasad Maurya? And why is Congress, TMC, AAP, PRS, Nitish Vichar Manch quiet? They are saying fundamentalist Brahmin gurus of the South have been invited?
No, Arnab.
Oh, yes? No, but that point.
Anything said against Hinduism.
This constant abuse of Hinduism.
Or the symbolism of Hinduism, we do not endorse.
No, but why has it been? RJD has abused. Mamta Banerjee has attacked. Samajwadi Party has made this comment. Is the opposition united by Hindu hate?
They should not have done it.
No, but they have done it.
Arnab, can I come in?
No, I want to know why was this comment made?
Arnab, can I come in?
Yeah, Sudhanshu Trivedi, please. We are opening up after this. Yeah.
Arnab, I want to explain. First of the matter is, Mr. Swami Prasad Maurya is totally oblivious of the fact that the Adhinams are non-Brahmin. Second thing, he represents a political party, Samajwadi Party, who just run up to 2022 election has done a Brahmin Sammelan और परशुराम की मूर्ति लगाई थी. And Mr. Swami Prasad Maurya was a part of the BSP when BSP was having Dalit Brahman Alliance and with a slogan, Brahman शंख बजाएगा हाथी बढ़ता जाएगा. 5 साल जलवे से वहाँ रह के power enjoy कर लिए. And these type of people used to create a divide in the society as per their convenience and inconvenience. But as far as the photo which is being tweeted by Mamta Banerjee, I would like to say there are technical things. First, it was a Nehru cabinet, and second, it was Modi ji standing. Yes, there is a difference. At the time of independence, then government and leadership, particularly Jawaharlal Nehru, because he was having the sole authority. He was not having the confidence in the true Indian spirit and not having a full confidence about the integrity of India and the identity of India. Now it is the 21st century India, a new emerging India, a confident India, which is having a pride in their identity, not like that was in 1947 when Nehru ji has become Prime Minister. But who was the Viceroy? Mountbatten till 30th of June 1948. Who was the army chief?
ये ट्वीट हमारे स्क्रीन पर है.
Air Force chief.
ये ट्वीट हमारे स्क्रीन पर है. हल्का सा जूम इन करें इस पे प्लीज. सुधांशु 1 minute.
So there is a fundamental difference.
Yeah, हाँ बोलिए बोलिए. No, not full frame. Carry on, Sudhanshu Trivedi, please. Yeah.
Just
windows on the left and right. Thank
हम केवल ये कहना चाह रहे हैं कि फंडामेंटल डिफरेंस था उस समय इनको भारत और भारतीयता के ऊपर किसी भी प्रकार का गर्व करने लायक क्षमता नहीं थी. आज भारत एक नए सिरे से नए रूप में उभर के सामने आ रहा है. इसलिए द डिफरेंस बिटवीन टू पिक्चर्स आई वुड लाइक टू समराइज इन वन लाइन कि अरुण गगन पर महाप्रगति का अब ये मंगल गान उठा, करवट बदला अंगड़ाई ली, सोया हिंदुस्तान उठा. The silent and the nascent power of the Indianness is now emerging, and forget about that. I would like to quote, sir, अब तो ब्रिटिश प्राइम मिनिस्टर भी ओपनली गाय की पूजा करता. भाई कहां पड़े हुए हो भाई? The British Prime Minister feels pride that I am a proud Hindu and he performs openly the cow puja.
What was the point? No, I'll keep that on.
This is the hangover.
I'll keep that on here. And Mr. Trivedi, I believe in talking straight. किंगरा जी, मैं तो सीधी बात कर रहा हूँ. मैं ये सजेस्टिव मीम वाला ये लैंग्वेज मैं समझता नहीं हूँ. ये एक मिनट जो ममता बनर्जी ने लगाया है, एक मिनट सुनिए मेरी बात. देन एंड नाउ, हाँ, देन में दिखाया कि नेहरू जी अपने कैबिनेट के साथ बैठे हैं, और दूसरे में उन्होंने दिखाया कि प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी अपने कैबिनेट के साथ नहीं है. जितने यहाँ पे शैवाइट मठ के जितने वहाँ पे संत हैं सब उनके साथ खड़े हैं. तो ये कहना क्या चाहते हैं, जरा खुलकर बोले. क्या इनको आपत्ति है कि भारत के प्रधानमंत्री हिंदू संतों के साथ तस्वीर में है? इसमें आपत्ति है क्या रिजू? प्रॉब्लम है तो बताइए क्या प्रॉब्लम है? टेल मी टुडे प्रॉब्लम क्या है? व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम?
हमें प्रॉब्लम, कैन आई फिनिश आंसर नाउ? हमें प्रॉब्लम संत और साधु से नहीं है. हमें प्रॉब्लम पूजा योग्य हवन से नहीं है, ना ही हमें सिंगल से प्रॉब्लम है. हमें प्रॉब्लम है बीजेपी के पार्लियामेंट के अंदर की नौटंकी से.
नहीं ये नौटंकी है.
एंड लेट मी मेक
एक मिनट राजा को, ये नौटंकी है कि नहीं ये संत, एक मिनट ये जो संत, एक मिनट आप नो 1 मिनट ये तस्वीर पर कमेंट करें. मैं आपको फिर से आई एम ब्रिंगिंग यू बैक राजगोपाल.
जो फोटो थी वो क्या थी?
This now and then I want to understand viewers what is Mamta trying to say? If a prime minister is standing with Hindu sons, is it a wrong thing? Then say it directly.
You're not letting me speak. You're too fond of your own voice.
No, say it directly. Stop commenting on me because I'm not commenting on you yet. My question is, what is the message being sent? Say this is my message. Don't avoid my question. You see the picture there.
Are you done? Can I answer?
No, I'm not. You see the picture there. Are you done with avoiding answering my question? Because I'm asking you a question. She said then and now. Let's talk straight. What is then and now in this picture?
The answer is, there is the halls of the parliament, which is the temple of democracy, which holds the constitution, has no place for any religious leaders. If there would have been imams or bishops standing there, we would have objected the same. There is no place for religious leaders. That temple of democracy is ruled by one book. That is the constitution.
So
not by Bhagavad Gita, not by Quran, not by Holy Bible.
Okay.
We believe in the constitution.
Now I just want to say, if you are having any problem with any religious thing, religious symbol inside parliament, I would like to remind you. अरे भाई सुनिए ना. Now can I say, if you are having any problem with any religious symbol in the parliament, I would like to remind कि लोकसभा के स्पीकर की सीट के पीछे लिखा हुआ है धर्म चक्र प्रवर्तनाय. And in both the parliament there is a chakra. Ashoka's chakra is nothing but a dhamma chakra. From Sarnath, it is Dharma Chakra. And in the Supreme Court's emblem, it is written Yato Dharma Tato Jaya. And in the India's national emblem, it is written Satyamev Jayate, which is taken from Mundaka-upanishad. Then you will say each and everything is against your so-called secular thing. The problem is,
and that is shameful.
Now you are consistent.
Both audio, please.
Facts are very uncomfortable. You cannot fight with the facts.
A dark day for the secular temple of a multicultural democracy.
So I'll tell you here, Rajagopalan, I find this. Okay, so here's my point.
One more.
No, 1 minute. One minute. एक मिनट. सुधांशु त्रिवेदी मुझे बोलने दीजिए. सुधांशु त्रिवेदी 1 मिनट बोलने दीजिए. पहली बात ये है, इसको कहते हैं जो आप देख रहे हैं, इसको ये है, इसको कहा जाता है राजगोपालन woke मानसिकता. This is woke attitude. मल्टीकल्चरल डेमोक्रेसी में रिलीजन के लिए जगह नहीं है. ये भाई साहब समझ लें. और राजगोपालन, आई एम अ स्टूडेंट ऑफ सोशल एंथ्रोपोलॉजी. I don't know any culture where religion is not a part. If you want to be multicultural, religion will have to be a part. And if you are in denial about religion, no, you can't be in denial about religion. You are trying to deny Hinduism. You are trying to deny Hinduism. You are trying to deny the existence of Hinduism, and that is wrong. And this was no, it is wrong. You must not make these kind of comments. There is no culture without religion. By the way,
1 second, Arnab, you want to give me 1 second. Even Constitution of India has Ram picture.
Not inside the house
Sita
of the
picture.
Parliament. Sorry.
So Constitution is also a secular one. Constitution has got Ram picture. Constitution has got Dharma. Constitution has got Sita. Constitution has got Hanuman. Constitution has got Paramacharya. Constitution has got Parasurama. What do you mean, Mr. Rijidatta, on that? Why do you say Constitution is supreme? Hindu leaders are not religious. Hindu leaders are not supreme.
What I meant was, Mr. Journalist, what I meant was,
Mr. Journalist, you said Notangi. You said Notangi. You said Notangi. You said Notangi. Notangi.
Let me tell you one thing. Yesterday, I'll tell you.
I am a staunch Hindu. I don't need religion.
Notangi. Mamata Banerjee did Notangi in the Kali
Yesterday.
Mamata Banerjee did a Notangi in Kali Mandir.
No, yesterday we were. I saw that.
BJP in Bengal, Bajrang Bali rejected BJP in Karnataka.
I saw that.
Very soon, all the gods and goddesses.
I saw that all of last week.
Like you have to run looking for a job.
I saw that all of last week. Priyanka, the attempt was to shoot over Rashtrapati's shoulder to say that this is an insult to Draupadi Murmu. I was in the parliament yesterday when the ceremony took place, and I heard the full speech of the president, which by the way was read out before the Prime Minister came up to speak. So in due order of precedence, I hope you saw that. Now, in her speech, in her address, which was duly read out officially, she said that there is nobody more fitting than the Prime Minister, because in his capacity as the most popular elected leader of the country, and therefore the best symbol of our democracy, there is nobody more fitting than him to lead the inauguration. I found it interesting, Priyanka. Did you see that, Karthik? Nobody acknowledged that. Nobody headlined it. The Hindu,
of course,
the Hindu should have headlined. If I had been the editor of the Hindu, I would have headlined: President says Prime Minister most fitting to lead the inauguration. You can't bury that in some inside line. You understand? Priyanka, see, you were shooting a President's shoulder. Why? What is your comment on what the President said? What is your comment on what the President said? No. What is your comment on what the President said? I want your response. President said, did you hear that, Rajagopalan? That Narendra Modi is most fitting to lead the inauguration. I want your comment on what the President said.
I think people working at Republic will speak highly of you.
I'm sorry. I think you see here you are insulting the president in an open, on a national channel, and you are trying to say that the president is working for the Prime Minister. How can you use language like this?
Insult was
how can you use language like this? I'm sorry. No.
Insult was
I'm sorry. No, I'm asking you. The president made a comment yesterday.
Insult was sidelining her.
No, I'm sorry. You heard what the president said.
Insult was sidelining her.
You heard what the president said.
No, I'm sorry. Insult was sidelining her.
Did you hear what the president said?
In my books, insult was sidelining her.
Did you hear what the president said?
No, in my books, insult was sidelining her.
You can't speak for the president of India now.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
You heard what the president said.
I am saying insult was sidelining her. What wrote ever said?
How can you say sidelining when the president herself is saying that the most fitting person is the elected head, the most popular leader of the country?
303
Patni was used, it was not an insult.
Have been tweaked.
I am asking you, the president said that. I'm not making it up.
He had to be present.
When her first presidential address was boycotted, it was not an insult.
That she should have been invited. Now she's not invited and it's become such a big mudda. How do you solve that mudda? Come on, Arnab. You're smarter than that.
No, I am very smart, but I'm asking you, you heard what the president said. Karthik, you heard what the president said. You heard what the president said, Satya Prakash Mishra. आप कह रहे हैं कि president को बोलने को बोला गया?
I want to come in here.
Yes, please do come in.
Addresses of the May I come in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, all addresses of the president is prepared by the government for the joint session. We really do not know this address was prepared by the government or the president herself. By putting president to the zero mark, you know, the
Sudhanshu, audio.
No, we don't know.
Even Arnab was present.
The article.
No non-member of parliament can be present in the session. क्या बोल रहे भाई?
The president. Sudhanshu ji, you better know that the 79 article makes the president part.
अरे भैया ये joint session का address नहीं था. This was a personal letter written by president.
Parliament inauguration.
This was not
so many non-member of parliament were present there. Chief ministers were there. Deputy chief ministers were there. Journalists were there. How you?
I'm sorry, but this was not. I'll tell you one second.
कुछ भी बोल देंगे.
आप समझ नहीं रहे. This was not a joint session of parliament. Please understand, viewers. I need to explain. अरे सत्यप्रकाश जी मेरी बात सुनिए. जो ये लोकसभा का जो हॉल है ना, जहाँ पे ये कार्यक्रम हुआ, वहाँ पे तो मैं भी बैठा था. मैं क्या सांसद नहीं हूँ ना, तो मैं ये आपको कह रहा हूँ कि जॉइंट सेशन था ही नहीं. अब किस बात
कह रहा हूँ कि जॉइंट सेशन है जी? मैं ये कह रहा हूँ क्या भारत का राष्ट्रपति का ये पन्ना जो वहां पढ़ा गया, क्या राष्ट्रपति जी ने तैयार किया था या सरकार ने तैयार किया?
आपको कैसे पता? राजगोपालन नहीं, आप आरोप लगा रहे हैं. नाउ यू आर अटैकिंग द प्रेसिडेंट. कल तक सपोर्ट कर रहे थे, भी अटैक कर रहे हैं.
कैसे पता? दूसरा पॉइंट, द सेकंड पॉइंट, इफ द प्रेसिडेंट
Rajagopalan, audio is having a problem in audio.
Rashtrapati speech was written by her. Rashtrapati speech was written by her secretariat. Rashtrapati speech was written by herself, not by the government.
So Satyaprakash
President doesn't act without the aid of the cabinet.
No cabinet is needed. It is not a joint session.
That is your
not a policy. It is only a message.
We do not know what.
Achha, now Satyaprakash, I want to Satyaprakash ji invite the attention, and let me tell you this, I am fully for a joint united opposition because there must be a good fight in the 2024 election. Now my question is, in the same spirit, can I have your comments, Riju particularly and Karthik, on the Rashtriya Janata Dal comparing the new parliament building to a coffin? आपने देखा? They compared the new parliament to a coffin. और मैंने देखा. I said हर चीज की सीमा.
It was later explained that they never wanted to compare the parliament with coffin.
But they have compared.
They explained that today the democratic values has been set inside and placed inside a coffin.
कांग्रेस क्यों बोल रहे थे मोदी तेरा कब्रिस्तान खो देंगे?
No.
Why should Congress give a slogan? Modi tera kabar ko denge. Now the kabristan.
Priyanka,
so opposition wants to finish.
Why don't you
Modi
take a principled position on these things? Because it's conveying the wrong impression. I want a response to this. You take a picture of a coffin on one side and the new parliament on the other.
Can I answer?
I am principal. Who is the question to?
Either any of you. I mean, somebody answer this very important question.
Priyanka ji, I'll just take 1 second. I will only make one comment, and that is, it is in bad taste.
Thank you. Priyanka.
I am principally against the fact, and I am with Dattatreya Hasbole, which everyone knows is the Mahasachiv and General Secretary of the RSS, and he has told BJP to pay special attention to poverty and inequality in the country and the Mahanga.
That has nothing with coffin. That has nothing with coffin. That has nothing to do with coffin. You have to take a position. That is what I want to know from you. Are you supporting the coffin or not? Aam Aadmi Party stand kya hai?
Okay.
Sir, I am not going to get into such a low level of debate. I am very sorry.
Then it's not a high level debate. Dattatreya Gospala is also low level of debate. Dattatreya is also low level of debate.
How, sir?
Dattatreya is also low level of debate.
How?
Because Aam Aadmi Party cannot bring in Dattatreya in this. Dattatreya is not a leader here.
Is going into deep poverty.
Dattatreya is what about coffin? You say about coffin.
Sir,
TMC took a position. It's a back test.
Okay, now on my Motorola moment, which I haven't read out, I'm so sorry.
The rate currently is of rupee.
Okay, I'm going to read out 4 or 5 tweets very quickly. I'm going to read out a few tweets. The meaning of secular, very interesting, not concerned with religion, unquote, in that sense, in the picture of the black and white symbol of people from different religions are seen, grouping of all religions, people from all religions just to rule. That's said by Raj. Prabha said that Riju Datta has to read up a lot. Riju, this is for you. Being a Hindu-phobic and displaying anti-Hindu sentiments is going to backfire big time. Riju, this is coming from Prabha to you. And I really believe that, that particular tweet was avoidable. These are what viewers are saying, Riju. Viewers are saying these things. And I'll read out one more tweet. Bhavani says, it's so unfortunate that many European nations, one minute, one more tweet very quickly. Pias says the opposition did not support their own, so what will they do for others? I personally think this thing was backfired big time. The parliament thing has really backfired big time. I'm taking one response from Sudhanshu to this. Sudhanshu, you were saying something to Priyanka.
I was just saying that as far as this opposition unity is concerned, the situation is they are trying to create a mirage, but like a mirage, they are unable to realize any time. One step forward, two step backward, and situation becomes awkward. और लास्ट में मैं ये कह दूं कि ये लोग जो करने का प्रयास करते हैं, इसके ऊपर मुझे याद आता है when जनता पार्टी की गवर्नमेंट गई थी, तो अटल जी ने एक लाइन लिखी थी, because the opposition got shattered, which has come on the issue of the unity of defeating Indira Gandhi. I'm talking about 79. तो उन्होंने एक कविता लिखी थी जिसका मीनिंग था गीत नहीं गाता हूं. तो आज इनके ऊपर बिल्कुल वही लागू होता है. और उसमें एक लाइन थी, बेनकाब चेहरे हैं, दाग बड़े गहरे हैं, टूटता तिलिस्म आज सच से भय खाता हूं, गीत नहीं गाता हूं, गीत नहीं गाता हूं. Same thing is happening here with opposition. They are totally exposed. And their total mirage is getting
2024 में नए प्रधानमंत्री को सिंबल देने के लिए तैयार हो जाइए.
प्रधानमंत्री को कहां दिया गया भाई? आपको क्या ध्यान आ रहा है? ये तो स्पीकर को लगाया गया भाई.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm closing that.
प्रधानमंत्री लेके घूम रहे हैं ना, तो उनको बोलिए
लेके घूम नहीं रहे. Again, that's a very casual remark. I'll close it there. On the other side, an incident happened.
You are making a disrespectful, uncalled for language.
Yeah, that was ghum nahi rahe. That's not right. I'll close it there. Because when I come back, an incident has happened in Delhi where a 16-year-old girl has been stabbed to death multiple times by a 20-year-old boy. Now the point is, everyone's making politics out of it. Everyone's making a number of political statements, but neither the BJP nor the Aam Aadmi Party are actually blaming the passers-by who walked across casually. When I looked at that video, I couldn't believe that there were so many people just looking on while a young girl was being killed right in front of them. They did not move a finger, and our politicians don't speak against them. When I'm back.
A new era of truly international premium schooling is coming to India. Harrow School in the UK, over 450 years, has educated numerous prime ministers, Nobel laureates, royal families, and prominent figures in arts, sciences, and business. Harrow International School is now opening as the most premium co-ed day and boarding school of India in Bengaluru. For admissions to grade 6 onwards, visit harrowbengaluru.in.
#1 on TV, now soon on digital. Republic on digital this July.